show you like the whole movie here. I don't know. This is great though. There's a bootleg game for the Master System based off of this, which is, I think, exceptionally well done too. I've never played it, but that's what I've heard, and that's what it would appear to be the case in the videos I've seen. Sorry. So, part of the reason why I was doing this is because I felt like I don't do enough Super Nintendo games, and I've commented on that before. So, like, while I was looking through, which I'm mostly judging by saved box art for the streams, even more so than, far more than Super Nintendo, and even Game Boy, original Game Boy, the Master System is something I've just not streamed hard. I've streamed 2 games for it, it looks like. Ultra Beast and Shinobi are the only Master System games I've ever streamed. That doesn't seem right, but I guess it's true. I don't know. And possibly neither of those were on YouTube. I have played the Sega Genesis game for this, I think, on Twitch a long time ago. I've never done it on YouTube. I will at some point. It's also a great game. I actually like it better than this one. A lot of people, that's just a source of a lot of arguments right there, to be honest. But I mean, they're both really good games. Is the thing. They're both actually like a cut above as far as like platformers go. Yeah. Wait, am I missing anything else? Controls, background music, mono or stereo? Okay. Have to check. Every once in a while, you'll get a game with like Pro Logic support on Super Nintendo, which is cool. Pro Logic support was pretty mixed, though, even in the PlayStation and Saturn and stuff. I'm not sure about it. I think maybe N64 has slightly better support for it. It didn't really become common until PS2. I mean, anything can be projected into Pro Logic, just to be clear, but like to actually be have the sound programmed for it is a different deal. I'm doing really terrible here. I'm bad at platformers, and I'm trying to talk, and I can't think about how to learn how to play this game for the first time. Well, not the first time ever, but the first time in, let's say, a really long time. Shit. I see something I can get to, but I'm doing an ass job of doing it. I'm gonna have. This is a good place for me to get used to the controls, though, so I'm gonna take the time to do it. Go away, buddy. I don't need you. Oh, there's a hover thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is so. The big difference between this and the Genesis game is that the Genesis game is almost like a hack and slash. Like you have a sword, and you can throw apples like in this game, but you can also slash enemies with a sword. Characters are a little larger. The combat features in a little more, I guess. This is more of like a hop and bop, like Mario kind of thing, almost in the way it plays. To be clear, it's not like the Genesis game's crazy violent or anything. You swing a sword at enemies and they disappear in a puff of smoke or whatever. It's pretty normal stuff, but... Oh, fuck. Just a different style of gameplay, and moreover, that I'm more comfortable with, I should probably point out. I will say, though, that the platforming in this is a lot more precise, and it's in the platforming that's actually in the Genesis game does kind of suck. It's very stylized in its art, so you have to figure out where the edges of platforms are. Whereas in this game, it's very much more gamified and clear where the edges of everything is. I haven't even been using apples. I got them now. They exist. Will that heal me? Yes, it will. Checking to see if there's anything I can do to bust that. What a bastard. I'm glad there's not a time limit since I'm terrible at this. Nice. What? You piece of shit. So they respawn if you get even an inch off the screen. That's awful. I'm basically dead. Oh god, the control! I'm sure it's good when I get used to it. I'm sure I won't hate it. I'm sure it's just a style thing and I'll have to get used to it. You bastard. Man, I don't know. I might not have the skills for Aladdin. This is kind of embarrassing, to be honest. I think this is probably an okay game even for children to play, but I am out of my depth here. I'm really bad at platformers. Like, I struggle with them a lot more than, like, even, like, hard-looking shooters that people always think are too hard to play, which really usually aren't, even, and I'm not even that good at those compared to people who play them all the time. I'm quite bad at them compared to people who play them as much as I do, honestly, but, like, platform games are just a mess for me. Because generally I'm bad at most genres of games, but except for like certain types of open world driving shit that I happen to be good at. I'm pretty okay at FPS also. I don't play them very often, which is interesting. I used to think of myself as bad at them, but I play them so much off stream with my friends that I'm probably pretty alright at most regular FPS stuff now. Man, yeah, just a regular platformer like this can kick my ass, and is. Like, what's the trick to this piece of shit? You can't swing far enough to hit him. If you try to taunt him into throwing his barrel at you, he will, and you'll get hit because you can't move away from it fast enough. Is it like a run back and forth and then throw kind of thing? Okay, I don't know. So, apples only stun enemies. They don't actually take them out. Just learning this. You can see I didn't even practice like 1 second of this off of stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. I may not be able to make it past this screen now. In which case, I'll probably delete this stream if that's the case. I mean, it's just the controls seem terrible to me right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I must be doing something wrong, or I'm not used to it or something. Are you not supposed to run all the time like Mario? Should I be walking more? Is that the problem? How? He's just gonna respawn, making the whole thing pointless. God, this is hard as fuck to control. Slippery as shit. I think that the Genesis game controls a lot better than this. Maybe I'm misremembering stuff, but I don't know. This feels really slippery. I'm having a really, really hard time with it. Okay, I'm not even understanding what they want from me here. Let's see. There we go. Oh, the constant respawning. Need that. Stop. Can't just drop off the edge onto the other one. I hate the way this game controls. Like, I wonder if I'm going to change my mind about it later, but like, right now I just absolutely hate it. Like, every time I think something is going to happen, it works a completely different way than I expect. And it's so slippery. It's the slipperiest game I've ever played. Well, no, it's not. It's not as bad as like Bubsy or something, but it's very slippery. Maybe it's because I've been running too much and I need to run less or something. I don't know. Very frustrating. I'm doing really bad at this, and it's frustrating as hell for me. This is one of those, like, it's the equivalent of putting, like, I'm going to try and expand my taste in music, and you put something on, and you're like, oh, this is not for me. Hopefully it'll turn around, because I do remember having fun playing this before, but at some point in the past. But man, I'm bad at it. Jesus. Is that enough? Please be enough. No? Okay, well, I don't understand how to beat this guy, because I don't know how to get over him. I don't know how to get him to swing, honestly. I just don't... It seems like you'd need to get him to swing and then bounce on his head. It seems quite simple, but the first thing that you have to do, get him to swing, the only way I know how to get him to swing is to get hurt by him. I don't know a way to not get hurt by him to make him swing. I tried. Yeah, I think I will leave this video up just as a... in case people wonder why I don't play more platform games and stuff. It's just not my bag, and I'm bad at them. It's confusing to me. Maybe this is like a fairly well-structured and probably not even very hard platform game, and it's like... too much for me in a lot of ways. I don't know. How do I make you swing? What makes you swing, buddy? I gotta get you to swing. Alright, I guess I crapped through him, sort of. Walk to the right, I guess. Awkward. That was the first stage. Interesting. Maybe I do need to just try a more methodical approach. This isn't exactly Prince of Persia, but maybe I've been trying to Mario it a little too fast, and I don't really understand how any of it feels. Quite possible the running is more intended for like when you're jumping and not so much an all the time thing. Yeah, I figured it would probably do that to me, but still didn't move in time. Yeah. Shit. That's so fucking awful. Just straight up terrifying. I guess we're going down. Per this little shit. Ah, fun. This really doesn't look or sound all that different from the raft ride in Super Ghouls and Ghost. All the dang things. And yeah, you can stomp a bat. That's pretty awesome. That's fun. don't think we're going to see very much of this game. I think it's a lot beyond my platforming skills. How come that didn't fucking work last time? And they just rocket these fuckers down here. God. Make that as hard as possible, almost. That's super cool. It just fucking rocketed me down into a hole. Like, it somehow managed to... All the platforms I could have landed on, it shot me right the fuck past those, didn't it? This game controls like shit, right? Or like, am I doing something wrong? Is it supposed to control like shit? Is it like a thing that you gotta get used to? it just feels like I'm on ice all the time almost. There's way too much inertia and like it's just so slippery. What's this? Is this something I can interact with in some way? It sure is fancy looking for nothing. Fanciest nothing I've ever seen. Here we go. Fuck. It's interesting how that one decided to bounce like 10 feet in the air. Like, do they ever do that any other time? Is that a special thing they made up just to hit me in that one weird place? I want to say that the Genesis game has a collapsing cave sequence. It's like probably the most frustrating part of that game. I wonder if I would like that now or if it would just piss me off too. It's only been a couple of years since I played it. I had fun. More fun than not, and at least that's my recollection. This time though, I don't know, man. Sometimes it seems fun, but a lot of times it feels like the controls are shitty. I think this is just not my kind of platformer so much. I think what I might enjoy most about it is that it has limited continues and I'm done. Man, I hate to say that, just half an hour into it. I'll probably give it another shot, but I'm going to need a bit of a break here. The frustration level is extremely high for me on this game. Like, it just feels like a slippery bunch of slippery shit where I slip right into a hole and watch all my lives go away. Just wanted to take a break from the driving, shooting, and punching for a change, but I think the driving and shooting and punching are what I'm meant to do. So I don't know. I'm going to take a little break. We'll give it probably another go. I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I wish there was an option to make this one easier, because I would actually use it. That is how bad I am at this stuff. We're going to try it again. I'm not going to bang my head against the wall on it, but I'd like to at least make it maybe another level further if I could. But maybe I just can't. I am, like I said, not good at this stuff. I can't hover yet. You don't have hover at the beginning of the game, I guess. That's awesome. Man, that's wild. Okay. I remember this bullshit from last time. I was probably too busy being confused and pissed off about the controls to even notice what I was fighting. Cool, how does this work? Better than nothing. Probably the least valuable of those prizes, but still better than nothing. Each of those apples is 10 apples. Okay, that's good to know. Wait. I still can't. Now I can hover. That's the exact item that gives me hover? Okay. Interesting. That's how you do that. I am slowly figuring out the controls, so maybe this won't be as shitty of a run as the last one. My god, the enemy placement here is just beyond brutal. Like, I feel like they couldn't have made it worse. Like, yeah, we're really really getting into I can't handle the controls territory here. Yeah, this might be a game that I like more as I play more because I get used to the way it plays. And that's probably true for the first Aladdin, or shouldn't say first, although I think it technically is the Genesis Aladdin. I think that it has a very odd control feel to it as well that most people don't take to right away, but once you played it for a while, you get used to it, and it's consistent and fun. You know, it's just you gotta kind of learn how it works. I don't know how to do this. I still don't understand this part. They're almost. There we go. What? Barely. Honestly, if I played this one a lot, I might actually like it a bit just because it's fast-paced, too. The platformers that I do like, that I can kind of play alright, are the ones that are faster-paced. Like, I really like the first Donkey Kong Country, but I don't like the two after it, and it's because of the pacing. The first one you can kind of just move and keep moving. And Sonic the Hedgehog games are obviously like that as well, and I enjoy those a lot. We'll do some of those soon. If I'm going to do any platformers, that's what I should be playing. I think I've only streamed Sonic Advance on YouTube. Maybe I've done some of the other ones. I'll have to look and see what I have and haven't. Maybe I've done Mania or Origins, and if I haven't, I can do one or the other. Those are the ones I like, though. The first three Sonic games with Knuckles and Origin, or yeah, in the Origins format or the original Genesis games, either way. And Mania and Generations is pretty good. We can do that at some point too. I don't have the new version of that, but I guess I could get it. But I have the PC version of the old version of it. I think that runs at 60 frames per second. I haven't tried reinstalling it though. It might be one of those games that bitches about games for Windows Live or some other crap that I'll have to figure out a way to patch it, you know. It'd probably be smarter to just get the re-release. I don't like the Sonic Adventure games because most of them, those games, is a bunch of just crappy 3D platforming that I don't enjoy, that's not really fast-paced. Again, pacing. It's all about the pacing. There's big chunks of those that are fun, too, that are fast-paced, and then they mix it in with a bunch of crap that I don't want to do. Oh, I guess you can't jump on a scorpion. That makes sense. That sucks right there. This is going to be really tricky. There we go. But yeah, even though I definitely have a strong preference for the Sega one, they really are just probably equally good, different action platform games. Probably both about 8 out of 10 on the upper end of that even. So, yeah, which is good. Licensed games usually aren't good, but Disney is a pretty big exception because most of Disney's licensed games are developed by either Virgin or Capcom, and they did a good job. Disney were smart about outsourcing their property to developers who are actually talented. You can't say that for all of them. I really need to go up that area on the left, I think, because I had health. It's just one health, though. Fuck it. Gonna die eventually anyway. This is what I missed last time, and I think this is an extra man. It is an extra man. God damn it! That thing is spiky on the end. That's cold, man. There's a lot of hard stuff in here. That's such a bunch of bullshit right there. And there. It just doesn't seem fair at all. Whew. Hit the button wrong and boom, instant death. I think these levels would have to be a lot shorter for me to be able to do okay at them, because my chances of just screwing up any given jump are so high. At least I was able to get to the part that I lost my last credit on before last time, all on one credit. That's a huge improvement. That's obviously, this is a very big sticking point for me. I have to figure out. Oopsie, that was weird. Fuck is happening there? Why is my jump button not working in that one particular spot over and over again? What the fuck is going on, game? Is it too steep? You're running too... Do I need to do it not... I don't have my hover, so... I just don't get it, man. What do I do? Not use the run button? I'll try it without the run button. I don't know. I'm running out of options here. I don't... This seems broken. Like, yeah, you do it without the run button. What? Why? Why does it have to be... What? Yeah, I know the rule now, I guess. Over. Oh, crazy. Alright. Yeah, I forgot there was some sort of like flying part on this. It's mostly a dodging, maneuvering kind of thing, I guess. Seems to be. I think the Genesis one has a magic carpet flying part too. I guess it's a pretty essential part of being like Aladdin, but I think they're pretty different. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, I did it. This is all just small platform nightmare time. This game is definitely not one where you just always run or always don't run. You really have to know when to hold them and when to fold them on this game. I was very picky about that even, and I think that's probably one of the game's main challenges. Oh, that's death. See, now the way I just died right there, that's the kind of thing that the Genesis game has a lot of problem with, where it's like not clear what even is a platform and you don't know where to go. This one's pretty clear about what's a platform. And most of the challenge is actually hitting those platforms. Oh, this is what I need. That is important. It might even be the only way to get through what I died on. Let's see here. Okay. 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 Alrighty. Yep. Here we go. Sure. There we go. This is freaking me out, man. Why am I riding on Aladdin tongues? Oh. This is making me really curious about the Master System bootleg game. I wonder if I have that. I probably do. A lot of the more noteworthy bootlegs I've got rounded up in here. My opinion on this is definitely turning around. That's fun. You just gotta, like, get used to it. It feels too slippery if you try to run all the time. But also you won't make your jumps if you don't run some. So it's like all about like learning like to tap and let off the run button a lot. And it's like very picky and weird about how it does it. So you just have to like do it until you get the exact feel. There's a lot of really nice looking stuff in this game. A good use of transparency here, for example. It's always unclear to me when they're going to take my hover away and I have to get it back again. I started this level with it despite it being a new level. Oh. I think they're going to take it away when I continue. They did. And now I'll have to get it out of something or from something. Here it is. It replaces the first item or something. Didn't I get one of those in the last level, but they didn't give me a bonus round? What's up? I thought that's how you got the bonus round. Damn it. No! That'll slide you right off. Yikes. And there's like a few exceptions, like Fantasia on Genesis, for example. But like for the most part, if you get a Disney video game, it's gonna be pretty good. Like most of them are pretty dang good. And some of them are notoriously difficult, like some of the later version ones, like Lion King. That's a pretty brutal game, but it's a good game at least. I mean, it's just very, very hard. Now, a lot of the version titles did come over to Super Nintendo. They're not as good there, but Aladdin, their version did not, because this one existed. But I think it's cool we got both games. Like I said, they're both well above average for this type of game. Yeah, you got the bonus round this time. Nice. This doesn't. The timing on this is unbalanced because the part where I swing forward is where it's whatever. You're not supposed to just swing through the door, apparently. Yeah, that's how those work. Sometimes it is a little hard to tell when it's just going to be a flipping off of point as opposed to something you can actually stand on. That worked out really well at the end there. It almost makes me wonder if there's more parts where if you know the exact timing of it, you can run kind of non-stop. I was trying to do that, I think, thinking it played that way when I first fired this up, so maybe I was misremembering something, or like correctly remembering but not having the skill to do something. I've already lost half of my life. I'm basically dead already. Here we go. There we go. Dead. This level sucks. Why did I take damage? We both took damage? What? What? It's a big deal because it's like each time you get hit, you're pretty close to dead. Like it's, I think there's a way to get more hearts. Didn't I have 5 hearts in my first game where I did shitty? Why did I have more hearts then? Now I'm dead. If they just had some fucking health somewhere in the level, somewhere, so it'd be the difficulty of at least a normal fucking video game. What the hell? This level sucks. This is a huge spike in difficulty and totally shitty. Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably well enough there. It's a good game. It takes a lot of practice for me. I'm, again, not good at platformers. It just takes a lot for me to get worked into something like that. But as far as platformers go, that's a really good one. And great graphics, great music. Very different in style than the Genesis game. About equal in quality. And really in quality, you might think it's better. Like, it might seem tighter to you. The Genesis game's kind of notorious for having oddly hidden or weird to identify platforms and platform edges and stuff like that sometimes. So it feels a little less tight than this. And it has a little bit more, you know, because you have a sword and stuff. There's a little bit more directly fighting enemies and stuff in that game as opposed to this, which is more about jumping and bouncing around and, you know, platforming. This is very much a platforming game. But it's a good one. And I'm glad I took the second playthrough on it, because when I was finished with the first one, I was like, oh, I'm done with this shit. Can't play this. But, you know, it's just a matter of and it's very tricky about it, but you've got to run and walk at different speeds, different parts. You know, run so you can make jumps, but not run all the time, or else you'll have too much inertia and slip off the edge of everything. So there's a lot of, like, fine movement to it that you've got to master, but that's the whole game too. So I mean, it's really all about that. Pretty cool. Not my favorite Disney game, not my favorite Capcom Disney game either, really. But I like it a lot better than some of their other games, and a lot less than some of their others. It kind of lands in the middle. It's not probably as cool as the DuckTales games, but it's better than Chip and Dale's, and it's better than. It's not better than the Mickey games, Magic Kingdom games or whatever on Super Nintendo. I think those are probably at least as good or better. They have a similar art style too, so that's what I really find kind of interesting about it. The other thing I find interesting about that is some of the art in this game and some of the level design reminds me of stuff from Super Ghouls and Ghosts specifically, like the being on rafts on the water with the color cycling on the surface and stuff like that. And some of the challenges of being on a raft and jumping from raft to raft and trying to make it over and under certain obstacles that way reminds me of Ghouls and Ghosts as well. So, and those are some hard-ass platform games that I like. It's just a matter of practice, I think, with a lot of these. And then once you have the muscle memory down, it kind of makes it fun to just sort of fly through them. So anyway, that's Disney's Aladdin for Super Nintendo. I'll be back to my regular punching and kicking and shooting and operating vehicles at unsafe speeds and soon. soon in future streams. I'm going to play Death Smiles on Xbox 360 this weekend. It'll be my second Xbox 360 stream. The first one was Dodonpachi Resurrection, which is a import of the European copy of that game. And a very excellent shooter, so check that out. Anyway, that was Aladdin. And